Yes, yes, good people, man. Listen, cooling time, man. I ain't even got much to say about the game, bro. You guys saw my reaction. You know what I mean? You man saw, the way we played in that first half. Second half was much, much better. Much better. The better team. So big up to you nonetheless, my bro.
Big up, man.
What was your thoughts, man?
Psychologically, did you feel they changed a bit?
Yeah, man. Take the draw. That was my prediction for the game, a draw as well. I wasn't very happy with the way the game went though. Especially not in the first half. I was happy with the boys' performance in the second half. The heart was there, the fight back was there, and that they seemed on it. It seemed like the much better team in the first half as well. Kind of both halves reflective because the first half, I was saying to myself, I don't remember any chances apart from the goal that Virgil scored. I don't remember any actual chances on goal, which is the most disappointing part because usually I'm onto certain players for not being good on the ball in the areas, to have the shots and that poor shooting, poor final pass. They wasn't even getting the ball because for some reason, I don't know what the manager was doing at that part and that. Like they're playing a lot of long balls and it was searching balls over the top to Diaz, which Partey's going to mop up. He's taller than him, so you know what I mean. A few times he got in, and I felt like the second half, whatever Slot said to them, which I'm guessing is he changed. He must have had some tactic for Arsenal what didn't work, bruv, and he must have told them, listen, play your own game and play what we know, and we did. The second half they played like I'm used to them playing. They got on the ball a little bit more. He made the subs at the right time, and I think one thing I noticed from the subs is not so much in quality, but they had a lot more energy. They didn't seem tired, and I feel like Robbo and McAllister seemed tired in particular. Both weren't very good either. And obviously Saka was getting a bit of joy against Robbo as well, quite a bit of joy. So he made them subs at the right time, and then you know what I mean, some good performances from some people around the pitch. When you look at the goals, what got scored against us, it's easy for me to pick out how to stop the goal. Especially, obviously, the first one, Robbo got cooked by Saka. That's fair enough. That's a goal.
Yeah.
The thing you want really pissed me off, and Slot has to, you know what I mean, you can't have all these new training styles and all this, we're watching videos and after games and that. Bruv, I as a football fan, know what Arsenal's going to do with these set pieces. My son's sitting there with me. He knows what they're going to do in set pieces. He kept saying, when they get set pieces, worse than a penalty. Now, to watch Moreno score after Moreno just before that, when Rice put the exact same free kick in, the only reason why he didn't score is because his own player needed him in the back. So you saw it, and we still continue to do this like higher press on. I'm like, bruv, drop that line, and it dropped 5 yards, and when you see it's not working. But obviously they're following the instructions from the manager. Didn't work. They scored. They were in the game, and then I think it's a game of two halves. I think they controlled the first half a lot more. We controlled a lot of the second half. In the end, everyone sees as a fair result. Fair result is whatever the result is, isn't it? Because there was no cheating involved. So 2-2, take it. I said I wanted to beat Arsenal, but obviously taking a point at the Emirates isn't a bad result considering we're already ahead of them in the league on points. So they need to win a lot more than us. Keeps the momentum going. Stuff to work on, of course. But I don't think they need to go too much into stuff and go like, hey, these details, because no, you just know, play your game, play a bit better in that first half and that. And then that was it, man. Took 2 goals, got taken well, and some standout performances. Some performances that are forgettable. I don't want to ever think of them again. But I think for me, Nunes and Konate in particular, bro, that's Nunes was on it, bro. He did everything, bro. Defended more than defenders, attacked more than attackers, and then Konate was flawless, bro. I'm not even he was doing the work of 2 men, literally, because 1 man didn't want to do anything. So it was clear.
So today, I think I want to do the player rating because I feel like today they need to be rated, bro. But I'll do that at the end if we got enough time.
You got it.
I think. I wanted it because we ain't done it in ages, and I just some of these might need to be rated still because I got some of them performances today was.
I know what bad. And I do want to hear what I watched you. Obviously, I was in your watch along and that, but you're trying to focus on the game a lot more, so it will be interesting to hear what you got to say as well.
Definitely. But guys, listen, like the video, man. You guys already know what time it is. I see John in the background waiting. John, you're the first one in. No one else is there. I'll run it. obviously, anyone after John, I'll run the timer as well. Be 3 minutes, man. Come and chop it up. I'm sure everyone has a lot to say, man. Click the link. You do not need your camera on. Don't do no weird shit, bro. Jump in and chop it up, man. All fans are welcome. You know what I mean? So let's get John in straight away, mate. What you saying there, mate?
Yeah, man. What's good?
Big up, bro.
Yeah, man. All good, broski. All good, man.
Yeah, man. Obviously, to be honest with you, I'll just jump right in it. Like, considering how he played, I'll definitely take a point. Although, like, for me, because I always just want to get a victory over these men. So they're the one team where, like, we just need to beat them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But given the circumstances, I feel like at the end of the game, a draw is a fair point. But I am a bit disappointed given their circumstances. I feel like if there's ever a good time to play Arsenal, it's now. You know? But yeah, shocking first half in my opinion. Like just the silly fouls that were given away. That was probably the most annoying thing, given that we know how threatening Arsenal are from set pieces. You know what I mean? And then us not being able to deal with them. You know, even when they've missed an opportunity, but then the same players then scored again. It's like we're not learning. We haven't learned from the first lesson. So that was really annoying. But the good thing is with Slot, I did expect some changes to be made, and the changes that he made were the changes that I wanted made. And those players that came on absolutely made a difference. From then, I thought, okay, like ideally, these are the players that we should have started with, you know, because I just feel like the left back really needs to be addressed because far too many games now, teams are now targeting that left side because of Robbo's deficiencies and his decline, and his decline has happened for a while now, and that's an area where, as time goes on, that's going to be a glaring issue if we don't address it. The only way we can address it now is Tsimikas starting. For me, he has to start. For me, going forward, I just can't have Robbo now being the starting left back because I just feel like on that left side now, teams are now clocking on, and it's just we got to minimize that issue now. I thought again, Diaz just kept running into brick walls, like just no IQ and whatever it is he's trying to conjure up. Whereas Gakpo, there's a bit of intelligence knowing that what he's dealing with. So there was an answer to everything that he had. So the subs that came on, and they changed the game for us. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think, and I think going forward, I mean, it's not a bad result, to be honest with you. I mean, how many points are we away from them? Like
Arsenal 4
points. I mean, with a win, we could have been much further. Just, you know what I mean, rule them out for the time being. But you know, given the way we play, I'll take a point. You know what I mean? Like,
no, same, bro. We didn't play well enough to get all three. Could we have nicked it? Maybe. But I think honestly, it's a fair result. I think the positives, if there is any, taken away from me personally, bro. I just think playing Arsenal away, yes, they were there for the taking. We didn't do it. But playing them away, that's one less game, and we've kept the lead still at 4 points. Yeah. The only thing, though, is we've allowed Man City. I think they now go 2 points clear. So now we're going to have to, like, chase them down a bit as well. If, obviously, the expectation from other people, myself, I think we can go and challenge. But if everyone else just thinks that, you know, top 4, then we're in a good position. We've kept one of our rivals away from us, and we're in a good position as well.
I think top 4 is a more than a realistic target. I think title right now, is like where we're kind of placed at right now. And also, I would like to add, because I forgot to add Nunez's performance. Nunez's performances last 2 games have been very good. Three games.
Let's make sure.
So obviously, you know what I mean. Like I've had my share of doubts about Nunez, but one thing I always do, I always give credit where it's due. If a player's playing well, and he's played well, and he's warranted starting. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and if we were ever going to win the game, I always thought it would be through him and given that he got the assist, so I mean, we march on. I think we have to, considering this game, I think we can't look at it too negatively. I mean, given the run of fixtures that we do have, it's one of them ones where we look back at these fixtures and we've come out of these fixtures that we got coming unscathed and somewhat over the line. Then we'll look back at this result and think, well, like, I mean, like, it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, every game's now a cup final going forward. So, we'll just take each game as it comes, and hopefully we can, just keep marching on. Really, I mean, the intent's there. I think everyone knows now that there's an intent with this team to go forward and put forth a solid challenge. You know what I'm saying? So, and we have a manager now that obviously it's like he's head straight on that. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it. So,
John, love for the love, man. Hey, good to hear you. You know what I mean? Give Nunes his props, blood. Love.
Yeah, no, bro. I'll give props for his due, man. I'm really happy with his performances, man. He worked hard today.
Big up, bro. Stay less.
Big up.
Always, bro. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, so City's only 1 point ahead of us, by the way, not 2.
Is it what? Okay. Because I thought we was 1 and they won, didn't they? So that's why I just.
Yeah.
My bad. Noah's in the building. I'll get him in as well. What you saying, man? Big up. Appreciate you clicking the link, broski.
Big up, bro.
Yes, sir. Hello, from North America. So I watched the game, and I've been just trying to understand a bit what works, what doesn't. I've been trying to understand the Nottingham Forest thing and RB Leipzig. Like, it was a bit tough because it was a 1-0, right? It felt like we could have got more, but Leipzig also had chances as well. Even though they were mostly offsides, they still had some chances, right? I would say I try to understand it, and I have like a three-part thing, right? I think you block the wide areas. You have a good organized defense, so you block the counter-attack of Liverpool. And then what you do again, I wrote that down because I was like, okay, so then you block the wide areas, you block access to the wide areas, you give Liverpool the ball. You give Liverpool the ball, you tell them you attack. You give Liverpool the ball, and you just sit in defense, you organize your defense, you don't let Liverpool counterattack. That's the blueprint of what I think makes us have a long day. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think, guys?
Where did you say you was calling from, by the way, bro?
Canada.
Big up, man.
Yeah.
Listen, giving Liverpool the ball is always a risky thing as well, because we have got players that can hurt you. You can't just give Mo and Diaz and your Nunez's and your McAllisters and Gravenberch like time, and because they'll find space and they'll create chances. But I would have preferred us to allow Arsenal to have the ball a bit more and then hit them on the counter. I think they did that in the second half a lot, where they wanted to sit a bit deeper because they realized Liverpool was getting stronger and stronger in the game. But yeah, that's for me, bro. I think Liverpool with and without the ball is still a dangerous team. But I wanted us to give Arsenal it a bit more so we could find little holes. But because they didn't, as Savi said earlier, they didn't really create anything, to be fair, bro. Like, apart from the long ball over the top and the set piece, the set piece chance, I didn't look at it as, that was a free flowing Arsenal. And yes, they're missing probably their main creator, which is Martin Odegaard. And he probably creates a bit more clinical chances for them to have. But yeah, I didn't look at those chances. We're talking about marginal. Robbo steps up instead of running with Saka is offside. Virgil maybe a shoe size smaller. Moreno's offside, and you keep a clean sheet, and then we get our goals. You know what I mean? Yeah, because obviously that's what they got. Yeah, go on, bro.
The first half was like, I don't know. The first half, like, we did not create enough like danger, in the first half.
No, we didn't.
That's why I'm like the blueprints kind of worked against us, I would say, in some form. Like, it worked because you would have Diaz trying to do the wide area thing, didn't get nothing there. You'd have Mo Salah being dangerous, but for some reason we didn't go through Mo Salah more in the first half, right? So that's why I'm a bit upset, and I think like that blueprint has some reasons to be thought about. Sorry about. How do you think? What do you think about Diaz? What do you think about Diaz so far? Do you just my last point? Diaz useful actually in this game much?
Listen, it's one of those things, man. You know, I'm a
That's
big fan of when I come about performances. He didn't perform today. You know the crazy thing, he got the assist for the Virgil goal, bro. So it's just one of those ones. But his performance today was not good. He literally did what Cody did in the Chelsea game. That's exactly what he did. Just ghosted through the game. I didn't really think he got any change. Maybe once out of Partey when he nutmegged him. But he got the flick on at the near post. Virgil then finished it. So on, you know what I mean? If people want to criticize him, you can, and I think it's fair. But at the same time, he did get the assist for the goal.
Man, God, good thing so far. Like, yeah, not good performance, but he still delivered some things. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you, guys.
Big up, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, jumping in, man. Love, man. Who else is waiting, blood? And get Clubber in Paul's waiting as well. So I get. Yeah, let's bring you on. Hold on. Reset the timer, blood. Get your little 3 minutes, lads. Big up, broski.
Hey, man. What's up, man? You guys are good?
Big up,
Good, man. Good. Let me know when you're
Nice
ready,
one.
bro. Run the timer, blood. Run it.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. No worries, man. I don't have a lot to say, man, but I feel like the players let the coach down today. Like the players that he's trusted didn't do what they were supposed to do. And I also don't understand on from the tactics point of view what was the intent. I guess that we're trying to do what we did against Leipzig, go long ball because Arsenal were they're very good at pressing, so I guess we're trying to bypass the press. But then the long balls were so poor. So I feel like if you train the whole week or if you train all the time, practice how to do things, and then when the match day comes and you're not executing all those passes, well, that's where I feel like we need to improve a little bit because the instructions are there. It's a matter of execution. Because I don't think for me personally, as much as there are managers with bad tactics, I know, but I feel like if you a professional footballer who's getting paid thousands and millions of pounds every week, if you're going through routines and training to improve and so you'll be able to do certain things, I feel like you know if you don't do those things, you're not doing yourself any justice, you know. So we could do better on executing the game plan well because this is not Klopp anymore. It's different instructions, different tactics, and yeah, I know you guys will think I still had like Jones, but I don't think we can. Players like Jones can get us anywhere, man. He's good on some like for some games like your Carabao Cups, your FA Cups, and maybe some small teams in the Champions League. But we can't trust him to start important matches. The fact that he's got the ability, but he doesn't have the mindset, the discipline to know I'm not supposed to hold on to the ball. You know, he's got this whole watch me, I can,
in today's
dribble, I
game,
can,
he held on to
even
the ball
today,
too much
yeah.
in today's game.
Yeah, even today, I watched the game.
I
He
watched
was
it too,
holding
man.
on
I
to the
don't
ball
remember that.
still.
I watched
There
it
was
too. I don't
look,
remember that in today's game.
bro. Even the pass, even the pressing. Jones normally, you see, where I always press Jones is the pressing. He plays very well. Today he wasn't, bro. He was watching the game. He was literally out of the game, bro. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't hate on him, but I feel like he's not really good enough to take us anyway. Him and other players like Robo, I think okay, I'm not gonna call him out on this one game. I mean, he still has some legs in him, but today he was really washed, which I was crying and I was calling for Timmy because I think we need to start respecting him because when he come on, you could see the difference. The passing is fluid, he makes better decisions, his deliveries were great. So those are things I think they should just need to work on. So yeah, and remember, it's not Klopp anymore. Different tactics, different instructions. We just need to execute them well. But yeah,
Big up,
that's all I have to
broski.
say.
We'll chop that up,
Yeah,
man. Love, bro. As always, man. Big up to you.
Yeah, no worries.
Peace.
Honestly, why are you talking about, bro? How come? What has Darwin pressing more than Jones got to do with Jones pressing? Because I can tell you moments in the game when he was pressing. I can tell you moments when Arsenal lost the ball because he was pressing. Just because if someone's pressing more than the other person doesn't mean the other guy's not pressing. How does that make sense? Why is this like man them have favorite players, so they always have to use that against the other player? It doesn't make any sense, bro. Was man pressing or not? That's what it was. I don't get it. I don't get it at all, bro. I don't get it at all. But yeah, I just God knows, but I told man about when everyone jumps to conclusions in other games. I'm not even just talking about John, I'm talking about loads of players, bro. Someone plays, get this guy in, then they don't like it, get this guy out. Mess, bro. Mess.
All right, let's get Paul in, bro. Run it. Paul, big up, man.
Well, how's he doing?
Good, man. Good. Liverpool win away from home, man.
Was that a win? I think I
mean,
missed the last
sorry. Draw. Felt like
draw.
a win.
Yes, I was going to say. Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. What are you telling us?
But I was just basically saying this favoritism of certain players that people like amongst the fan base and slagging off players they don't like. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself, but I find it quite tiresome. You know? Yeah. I mean, I have my beef with Darwin Núñez, but if he scores a goal, I'll be the first to celebrate. So I would, yeah. And even though I didn't want him in the club. But as I was saying, I think our press there's something wrong with our press. I mean, people seem to be playing through it, even though we're not as vulnerable as we were previously when people were bypassing our press, but it's still a concern. So you need to sort that out as soon as possible, because we're going to if Manchester City come up against us and our press is not that good, we're going to get clarted. I mean, seriously clarted. So we need to sort that out as soon as possible, or at the earliest opportunity. Anyway, but who do you think was our man of the match? I think it was Virgil personally.
Konate or Núñez for me. I think those two was just on it. I think those two was on it from the get-go, winning all their duels, just being not even. I didn't want to use the word duels. The work rate and the work ethic and just wanting to have that desire to just work hard for your teammates and try your best to make sure Arsenal didn't get any yardage or anything like that. I think them two, fantastic today.
Yeah, I've been saying it for this time that Robertson needs to go. I'm sorry, he hasn't been for 3 or 4 years. He's not been playing well at all. He's been a weak link, and I think we need to get a replacement for him as soon as possible. And I don't think Tsimikas is the answer either, or Joe Gomez.
You think Tsimikas came in and did well today?
Left back. Pardon?
I think Tsimikas came in and did really well today when he came in.
I'm still not convinced by it. I don't know why, but I'm not. Yeah. I mean, he played well against Leipzig. I'll give him that much. A good game, but he's just not consistent enough for me. That's only my only issue. I think if we get a new left back in and have him as second choice, but Robert's definitely got to go. I mean, Saka had him on toast in that first half, and bits of the second half as well. So
what do you think we need to do then? Is that something we do in January? Is that something we do in the summer?
I don't care if it's January or next summer. I don't care. He needs to either see bench or he needs to be slowly removed from the squad. Yeah.
Fair enough.
And I hope that Real Madrid are still interested in Trent. I'm being controversial, but I'm saying it. Sorry. Anyway, thanks for having me on, lads.
Big up, bro.
Big up. You take care.
You too. Curtis Jones, mate. Robbo. Nah, dude, listen. The Robbo thing, it's bro, we can't fix it now. We've got 2 left backs, bro. Unless you sell one of them.
Okay, let's just address something. Because man said, who said it then? Savage. Okay, Christian. Savage, you said left back wasn't an issue. Robbo got bullied today. Yeah, I said left back wasn't an issue. Do we have one left back? Do we have one left back?
Got two still. Two.
So what we doing? Didn't the other left back come on and have a great game?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the manager, bro. So first of all, don't know what that's for. Second of all, man telling me, man can have opposing opinions. I didn't call out any opinions. I called out facts, bro. You said Jones was walking and Nunes was pressing. I gave you examples of when he pressed. That's it. That's not an opinion. That's a fact, bro. I'm just saying. You can say he played shit though. That's fine. I'm not bothered about that. Just don't tell me lies when I saw something in it. That's all I'm saying on that one. So there's a call in it, so you can easily call in. Christian, quality, not quantity. It's your opinion. What do you want me to do? Just agree with you because what? Because now, man, we've seen already. Man are saying Tsimikas should start. I mean, me and Endz are defending Tsimikas. Man said get him out of the club. Yeah, I mean, we saw the last game. What was it? Yeah, Curtis got to start now. Remember that, Endz?
Yeah, Curtis
got to start now. It's over. Yeah, Sabo's got a whole bench, and now man talking about Sabo should have started. I ain't listening to none of yours, blood. So, I mean, now I'm not listening to no one, bro. The link's there, blood. Come and say something on it. I don't care, bro.
I just click the link, man. You already heard.
Everyone else thinks to do calling someone out, bro. You think I say stuff that I don't mean? So you saying stuff to me now, or what now? Because he got bullied. Yeah, he got broken into by Saka, bro. I saw it with my eyes, blood. What do you want me to just throw man away? Because I saw him that happened to him. And now are you gonna pretend that the rest of the games, every goal what we conceded was down to Robert? I'm just saying that. So you have your opinion, I have mine. The one thing what's not an opinion is what is a fact. That's what I mentioned before. I don't need you like telling me about what I need to do with other people's opinions, unless it's you. Then come on and say something. Otherwise, from that, not really trying to hear you still. All right then, safe.
Let's have it, bro. K-Mac next, Sean next, Mike, then Quasi-Ball TV, blood in the building. Let's get K-Mac in. K-Mac?
Yeah, don't put me on now.
He said, I'm nervous now. Say something. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'll start the timer when you're ready.
Look, that was the biggest game of the season, and we could have won it. Like, it's as simple as that. Like we didn't play well, and we could have won that game. So isn't that the sign of champions? Isn't that what everyone talks about? Like, you don't play well, but you still manage to get a result. A 1-1 draw against Arsenal away is a good bloody result in anyone's eyes. It really is. You know, if we get a 1-1 draw against Manchester City, that's a good result for me.
2-2 came out. 2-2.
Yeah, sorry. No, so yeah, sorry, 2-2. But I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, well, you have a game where you come in and maybe you don't play as well, and then everybody wants them sold at the club, like after one game. Like, seriously, like we know Robbo's got deficiencies with his pace. Like, we know that. Like, we've seen him get caught ball watching, and we've seen him get caught before with his lack of pace. Like, that's just something the manager has to deal with, and I'm sure he will. But he's seen what was wrong with the team at half time. He gave it another 10 minutes. It didn't really change. So he made some changes, and it completely flipped the game on its head. And we could have won that game, and we really should have won that game, if I'm completely honest. I do feel like Mo Salah should probably get played as a 9 now. I do think he should probably move into the middle a bit more now, because we're just not getting the goals from the front line. And I think Mo's deadly. Like, look at his finish today. Like, he's done that twice this season now in big games. Scored a really important goal with a finish. Is that me that's got the echo?
I can't hear it, but it might be me if I can't hear it.
And look, at the end of the day, it's a point when we were a goal down twice. You know, just proves that we can come back into games. And we really should have won it, if I'm honest. You know, there was a couple of good chances where the ball went to the back post, and all we needed was a guy there, a number 9, to score. But there was no one there, because for some reason our number 9 seems to play more in defence than he does as a forward. But you like effort, Endz.
Hey, listen, he set up the goal, man. Can't say nothing about that. He
No,
got the
no,
assist.
like, two of the stinkiest players in the game got assists. Fair enough.
Whoa. You think that Nunes was stinky?
No, Diaz.
Oh.
Nunes didn't even have a shot on target. He didn't have a shot.
Oh, you
Like,
think? No, that's what I'm saying. You
You
just
not
said.
shooting. Like,
No, I'm
David
asking.
Raya is crap.
Whoa! I was just asking a question, bro. You said two of the stinkiest players in the game. I didn't know you thought Nunes was stinky.
Yeah, I didn't. He
I'm
got
just
the assist.
asking. No one else has come on and said that
He's
Nunes
not
was
there.
rubbish. So I was asking.
And Diaz went back to the Diaz from last season, where he does more fouls than anything else. But guys, if we can have players that are off, like a couple of them, maybe 3 or 4 were off form in that game, and we still managed to get a 2-2 draw away to Arsenal, I'm all good with
We'll
that.
take that.
I'm all good
Hey,
with
Matt.
that. I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
Bless. See you later.
There you go.
Good, man. Ends.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
I mean, it don't matter because I already know your opinion. Man, really thought Darwin was stinky, bro. If that's what you think, I just want to know.
You
I just
can't
want to know.
please
Somebody
everyone.
tell me. So can somebody? I could just. I'm actually asking the question before you sensitive pussies start getting onto me, bro. Was there a chance that somebody created for Darwin?
Nah, there was one. I think that Endo. I think he should have played that pass.
No. I know what you're talking about. I don't think so. That was in the 92nd minute, bro. Man was brought on to make the game safe. Blood.
I know, but I'm like, just roll it in. I reckon he would have won my man for speed, and then maybe got the shot away. Sam.
But there was that is no one created a chance for him though.
No one created nothing for him.
So man just must squat a thin air, blood, is what man telling me.
And
how can anyone have a problem with the defending he done in today's game, bro? Without him, we would have lost the game, bro.
Bro, he did some mad tracking today, bro.
I just employ people like it's okay to like, you know what? It's obviously your opinion, but it is okay to put down the agenda, blood, for one day, blood. You know what I mean? Like if man just played good, he played good in it. Like play better than good. I told you, like for me, it's only because Connor had so much work to do that he was man of the match. You get me? I get it from the Arsenal side, it would have been Saka, but yeah, I think he was so good, bro. Like his link-up play was good. His passing was good. His tackling was good. Sometimes he got aggressive with the Arsenal players, which was needed because he bullied them a little bit. He took out Gabriel because Gabriel took out McAllister in the first half and he never forgot it. I said it to my son in the first half, said he won't forget that. I could see it in his face, blood. And he said something to Gabriel when he was running off. He got him back, blood. There was no like, I mean, all I've heard so far this season, and I've said I'm always a part of it as well. I can have my opinion on what I see on the pitch, but clearly the manager's got somebody on for a reason, or playing them in a way for a reason. The manager didn't tell Nunes to stay at the top of the pitch. He didn't tell Nunes don't get involved in the play. So clearly, I'm guessing the manager told him something as well because he was playing a bit deeper. You know when he said that they normally play different with Jota and Nunes because they have to adapt. It felt like Nunes adapted to doing a bit more hard work and linking up the play, which we accuse him of not being able to do because he can't normally. I seen him spray one, bruv.
You see the whole.
I said to my son, because the camera moved quick, I said, that couldn't have been Trent. He said it was Darwin. I said, raw soul blood.
Bro, do you see the one against Chelsea that spray?
I'm just like, you can still go back to not liking someone.
Honesty.
You can still go back to like not liking a man if you don't think he's good enough after he had one good game, if that's what you believe in it. But to say man was stinky, I don't know, man. For me, I just believe like no Nunes, we're not winning this game. In fact,
think so,
literally no Nunes, and we're not winning that game because he set Salah up. So, what I mean, I hear it still.
Nah, bro. I said he was outside. All right, lads, man. Let's run through it, man. Sean next, then Mike, big up, and then Quasi is the last one there.
You man,
Big up, bro.
Man good, yeah.
Same, bro.
You've been missing for a minute, blood.
Nah, listen, man. Everybody's busy nowadays, man. But I had to pull up in this. I had to pull up in here. You know, support the man. You know how it is, man. But
I love
the game today was. Nah, you know how it is. Bro. You see the game today. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be a guy that wants to defend Robertson. but I am going to defend him in one regard. He wasn't the worst player on the pitch today. Yes, he made a mistake. I understand that the game state that he put us in was very bad. But let's be real, he wasn't the worst player on the pitch in that first half. McAllister was worse in my opinion than him. Trent was worse than him, in my opinion. The way that he was, and the one thing that I would say about Arne Slot, and I think he got it wrong. You saw Trent when he was going up on a one against Martinelli, he had some cover. Robertson had no cover against him. It was just one-on-one against Saka all day. He had nobody helping him out. And for me, that was a tactical flaw in Slot. Because how on earth you played McAllister today, I'll never know. Because I was speaking to a couple of our brethren, and yes, McAllister is the best midfielder at Liverpool. I understand. This wasn't a game to play McAllister, in my opinion. You need athletes in this game that can run around, put out the fires, and Curtis Jones is a 100% much better athlete than McAllister. You should have just played the midfield that played against Chelsea, in my opinion. Curtis Jones could have done the same job that he'd done on Cole Palmer last week. He could have done it on Saka this week. You could have doubled up on that Saka guy. You would have played Szoboszlai in that midfield, so because he's the only player in our team that can press with Darwin Núñez in a 4-4-2, and then he can come back into that midfield and cover the gap so he doesn't leave Gravenberch in a 2v1 against Marino and Rice. And the issues that I saw today were so prevalent. Like that first half was stinky, absolutely stinky. And it's just because Slot got it wrong. Now, that doesn't mean Slot's a terrible manager. It just means that he just went with form rather than profile. And I think Slot will need to learn from that because, in my opinion, this is the toughest game that we have in the Premier League this season. Because I don't think Man City will cause us as much trouble as Arsenal will in the defensive third. Especially with Rodri out with the ACL. I think if we go to the Etihad, I personally believe we'll beat them just because we'll have more transition opportunities than Arsenal would give us. But come on, guys. I understand Robertson needs to go. Endz knows we've spoken on spaces. He knows my opinions on Robertson. He's just not good enough. The guy has a contract expiring in 2026. So I understand from that regard. But Robertson wasn't the worst player on that pitch today. He was not. McAllister was worse. Trent was absolutely abysmal today, barring one pass. But nobody's giving them the same energy that they gave Robertson. For me, that just shows that people have agendas and they're not willing to look at it. I mean, how can you come in here and say Núñez? My bad. Because I was going to say, I don't know how people can sit here and come and say Núñez was terrible, Núñez was bad, because you do realize if without Núñez today, you would have lost that game. Right. Without Núñez, the way he was tracking on the left-hand side and the right-hand side, he was selfless today. He was tracking back. He was basically stopping the midfield of Arsenal from running. Bro, everybody was working off that pitch. I just think the reason we didn't win today wasn't the players, because I don't think the players played badly. I think Slot just messed up. He didn't play Curtis Jones on that left-hand side. He didn't double up on Saka. And if we did that, trust me, guys, we would have won today. Because let's be real. You take Saka out of the equation today, what the hell did Arsenal do today? What? You take everything that Arsenal did from Saka. What on earth did they do today? Nothing.
Yeah, Saka seemed like he was pumped up on steroids, boy.
Sean, big up though, man. I'm gonna have to let you go because I want to make sure I'm fair with the rest of the guys. With the
100.
Big up,
I love bro as always, man. Yeah, nah, he's right, man. What did bro?
Saka was on steroids, bro. Like when he kicked, as soon as it kicked off, I said, I see it, man. This is why they were crying for Saka blood. This geezer was on crud, bro. Like he just felt like everything on the pitch was going through him, innit? And you get me. Normally, like man will cost him for being quite basic with what he does and that, to cut in and whip to the back post and that. But he's just driving with the ball, bro. You get me? And I think obviously we'll get to that part when we go to player ratings later on it. But I was listening to what some of the commentators are saying as well, man. But yeah, man, Saka was on job still. But I do think Arsenal were good. I thought they were very organised, bro. Arteta definitely had a plan. Didn't work in the end because that plan was to get the victory, of course. So yeah, it's great.
All right, let's get Mike in. Big up, Mike, bro.
Yo, how you guys doing?
Good, man. Good. Talk
Feels
to
like
us.
a win. Feels like a win, baby. It doesn't matter how shit we played, and I think we played like shit. But it feels like a win because Arsenal should have won that game. I'm going to disagree with K-Mac there. Ultimately, game plan wise, completely unhappy. I do agree with Sean. Trent was abysmal offensively, but he provides the key pass that allows Darwin to make his assist. So respectfully, I will hold that for the one play. But outside of that, the amount of times he turned over the ball with a long pass attempt is criminal. It's like striking out in baseball. If you're my star player and you strike out, that's unacceptable. You need to make contact. And Trent gave away the ball countless times. I think that we just set up very poorly. I think that Saka was a problem, and Virgil should have done better on that. But Andy needs to know that Saka is going to cut in. Let him shoot it with his weak foot. Just take away the inside, take away the cutback, and if he beats us with his weak foot, we'll all hold it. We'll say, you know what? Fair play to you. You beat me with the weak foot, but don't let him cut in on his strong foot. But either way, Virgil should have been there. And to be honest with you, I said it on Friday, I want Tsimikas to start. And at this point, I want Joe Gomez to start over Andy Robertson, because Robertson doesn't even provide anything going forward. And his set piece delivery is horrendous. He hits the first man every time, but no agendas. Darwin Núñez, fantastic. Defensive work rate, unbelievable. Had absolutely nothing created for him, even though he was making runs. So I'm not going to blame the striker, because it looks like we're not playing for the striker, right? So it's not his fault that he's not getting opportunities. No one's getting him the ball. And he does an amazing job to get Mo Salah the assist. I don't understand why we were playing long ball diagonals to Mo and Diaz against fullbacks that were bigger than them. Play the ball to feet. Once we started playing the ball to feet, every time we did that, we created something, right? Once Soboslai came on, and all of a sudden, towards the end of the second half, we went away from the long ball. We played the ball to feet. We started to create more, right? I didn't understand the infatuation with the long ball in the first half. I get that Arsenal's press was good, but Gravenberch, McAllister, and Curtis Jones, the way that we have been playing, that's no excuse, right? Become more compact, show up to the ball more, and create like that ball to feet progression up the field, not long ball FC, right? The press was good, but we did not compact ourselves. And at many times in that game, whoever had the ball, there was too much space in between them and the next option. That's an issue of a systematic, right? I think Arne Slot got a little bit wrong. Could we have scored more? Yes. Refereeing decisions, whatever. I don't care. Parallax error. Why don't we have semi-automated, offsides? If you want to say that was a penalty, I'm going to say, well, from one angle, that looked like it was clearly offside. So where are we going to draw the line here? But ultimately, it feels like a win, and to Arsenal, it should feel like a loss. And I think it just boils down to tactically how we set up. But you know what? Hopefully, Arne Slot is going to learn from it. Hopefully, he takes away. Hopefully, he takes away these key points. I pray to the Lord that we just ditch the long ball. I'm over it. I want compact football, not long ball FC. And the way that we finished that game is something to be proud of, in the sense of we turned it around, we got our goal, and then we were solidified. But you know what? I don't want to go too much over. I also don't want to talk too much shit, because like I said at the beginning, it should feel like a win. This should feel like a win away from home against the team that finished second last season in a game where you were clearly the worst side. You got a point. And ultimately, we're 4 points ahead of them still, which means that's 2 games. 2 games worth of points ahead of this team. So big up,
man. We get to speak during the week, I'm sure, with
100%.
some around one of these agenda Liverpool one show. So we'll chop it up there. Big up, bro. Big up. Yeah, it could have been tactically why we went, because we went long today a lot of times.
Definitely was tactically in that first half, 100%, bro. And that's why I kind of felt not bad for the midfield, but when I was like, the midfield weren't good, I'm like, bro, imagine you show for the ball and man play it over your head to your wingers, bro. And then when you turn around, your wingers have lost the ball or they don't have possession of it. So then all you can do is press on it. And you look a bit stupid doing that. It was a hot. I know why they done it. I've seen people do it before. I've seen it last season when Slot wasn't even here, when Atalanta pressed us off the park. And then we beat them second. No one remembers that we beat them second game because we didn't care when it was out. But all of a sudden, we played the long ball in it and it beat their press because it was almost worried about how good they were pressing. And I think I heard Cav say it to you at halftime, and I agreed. Like, Gravenberch and Curtis and McAllister are too good on the ball for you to not play the ball. Like, this is how you know it's a tactic. That pass that we've been lauding Virgil for this season, the drive into midfield, he weren't doing it. That has to be a tactic. He wasn't doing it, and they even got Gravenberch to sit back even deeper. So like he was finding what he did, but he's too good to just be sitting there. But it's a tactic. So I'm like, yo, use him on the ball. The one time I seen him take the ball and try and move through the midfield, he turned somebody. They had to foul him to take the ball off him. So just like, you get me? But the thing is, I'm not mad at it. It's just that Slot can do stuff wrong and he's learning in it. So he had a learning curve against Nottingham and he fixed it because he realized, these low block teams in the Prem, they're only trying to catch you out for the one goal and that. He had a learning thing today. And today he had a chance to change it in the game, whereas on Nottingham, the goal was late. Today, he got in at half time and he changed it, bro. And we saw, because the second half, there was only one person trying to play the long ball, which when we get into the player rating, it's a long day still. But, bruv, I've seen some of the worst shit I've ever seen today, blood. I swear to God, bro. I swear to you, bro. Like, you got to the point I was counting, bro. I was counting to show, and I stopped at 10. Misplaced long balls.
I'm pretty sure there was about 12 of them, but 10, bro. There was even one year when he came to me. We'll get there. Let's get Quasi in, and then Any next. And then we'll do the player ratings if no one else clicks the link. Quasi Ball TV in the building. Big up, broski.
Big up. Am I paused? Oh, I thought somebody put me on pause. Big up to man there, man. Yeah, man, the game. We played. This is not our best performance, obviously. We gave them way too much respect in the first half. We didn't use our midfielders. People need to understand other teams are trying to double team Gravenberg because they know he's the outlet. So they either double team him or somebody will be marked him one-on-one, right? So hence the reason why I feel like we were kicking the ball. We were doing a lot of long balls. Diaz today, this is not one of his best performances. I think he needed more of the ball, and that's the problem. Salah first half was just like Diaz. None of them did well. So I don't want people to choose Diaz because he's always the easy target. Salah didn't do anything in the first half either. Because guess what? Our midfield did not supply them enough balls.
Yeah, you're 100% right, man. And the midfield didn't supply them the ball because the midfield couldn't get the ball because man can kick it over their head.
That's exactly what happened today. So the first half, we were very poor. By the second half, you could see we started getting a little bit calmer. Like at one point, we were down a goal and Virgil gets the ball and he's chilling. So to me, that tells me like that club mentality is still there. That champion mentality is still there. They knew they could do something. Whether they were going to win or draw, you could tell Liverpool could do something. Right now, if there's a blame, I blame Liverpool fans. I blame all of you suckers. And Endz, I was watching all the shows you went on over the weekend, and thank you for sticking up for some of our players. A lot of this fan base think that they know more than the manager.
It's crazy, bro.
And that foolishness got to stop. You don't know more than the manager. Today, we needed Szoboszlai. We needed Szoboszlai, but everybody got put it in their head that Szoboszlai is not good enough to play for Liverpool. There's a reason why the manager plays it. He balances out the midfield. If you guys don't know about football, please watch the game again and watch what each player is doing. Gone are the days of traditional position players. Each player has an instruction on what they're supposed to do. Does Szoboszlai need to score more goals? Is that even a question? Does he need to give more assists? Is that even a question? But what's the difference between when Szoboszlai lose the ball in the final third and when Salah do it? I promise you, Savage. Last time when you said Diaz was playing the same way like last season, he just scoring goals, I disagree with you. But you know what? I'm going to steal a page from you and say, if Gravenberg, Szoboszlai starts scoring goal, playing exactly what he playing right now, everybody's going to say he's the best midfielder in the world.
Yeah.
So right now, all I'm going to say is, people, big up to
I love bro.
On the other side. So if you guys are done, please jump onto the channel and support. But yeah, Liverpool fans, we need to do better. We need to do better.
Redirect them to you as well, Quasi.
Thank you so much.
As soon as we're done, we'll redirect.
I appreciate you guys.
Big up, bro.
Peace.
Peace. All right, man. Let's run it, bro. Get Any in the building. ASAP, blood. Any, man, unmute yourself, blood.
Yeah, big up, man. You man said.
Nah, bro. Chilling, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm good still. I'm glad I came on after Quasi because it was waffling about Szoboszlai still. Like, I'm telling guys, bro. We've been winning. Anyway, today's not about Szoboszlai because he didn't even start anyway, but we've been winning in spite of Szoboszlai, not because of Szoboszlai, yeah. So You can't just say, oh, if man starts scoring goals, well, yeah, goals are like that's football's like biggest. That's football's currency, bro. That's not easy to do. So if man starts scoring goals, then obviously I'm gonna have a different opinion on Sabuz. Like right now, he's not doing that. So let's just part that one off. Anyway, the performance today, it wasn't a great performance, but obviously the result is the most important thing. Before the game, I probably would have taken a point, even with Arsenal's injury, sorry, because we have to. This is probably going to be our second hardest game of the season, if we're being honest. Away from home, against the team that finished above us last season, title contenders. I know they're without a few players, but Arteta made the comments before the game. Look, Arsenal are going to be flying, and we knew that they were going to come out fast. They had the better first half, fair enough. Tactically, you could argue maybe the long balls wasn't the right thing to do. If you are going to do that, then the ball needs to be pinpoint, or you need to win the second balls. We weren't doing either, so it was just we struggled to get control in that first half. Having said all that, I don't think Kelleher made too many saves. I know they scored 2 goals, but it's not like
he didn't make any saves.
Yeah. I don't. I think he made one from that Jesus shot on the edge of the box where he caught it. Apart from that, I can't remember.
Does that count?
Yeah, surely that counts.
So it would be a save.
The one looked like it was going to drop over his head.
No. The one he just caught the ball, bro, at the air.
Oh, okay, my bad. I wasn't even thinking about that.
That was from Ibu. Ibu headed it up in the air and then he just caught
it. You are right, and that kind of proves how much like they.
Yeah, like it's not like he was like the way I'm seeing some other people talk like Arsenal should have won the game. We had this chance and that chance and this. I'm like, no, you didn't. Like our keeper hardly made any saves. You scored from a set piece, fair enough. We scored from a set piece as well. It was a pretty close game. Even if you look at it statistically, it's pretty much even. Like proper. When I say even, it's just like even. We had slightly more possession, around similar shots, similar touches in the area. So like it was a very, very even game. Look, man, I'm taking it still away from home. We'll catch them at Anfield still. We'll catch them at Anfield. I know it wasn't the greatest performance, but sometimes it's just about getting the results. And a draw at the Emirates, I think, is a decent result. And there's also another narrative that I can't stand. It's like, oh, people are like, oh, if Klopp was still here, then he would have done this and he would have done that. Like people are acting like we didn't have bad performances and get away with things under Klopp as well. Like shit happens, man. This is Klopp's first season. Like he's still trying to get things together. Like, cool, we're gonna have performances where we look absolutely unstoppable, and we're gonna have performances where the players start reverting to type and start doing the long ball, and all the Slot's ideas aren't coming across on the pitch. Like shit happens. At the end of the day, he's had a good start. We're second in the league, 1 point off City, and we're still 4 points above Arsenal, who, by the way, I know we've got hard fixtures, but they've got Newcastle and they've got Chelsea coming up, so they ain't gonna have easy fixtures, innit? So we've maintained that 4 point gap, and we're doing our thing this season, man. So not too much to complain about from my end still.
I hear it.
Big up, broski, man. As always, man. Hey, when you move, I thought you was a YouTuber, blood. Now you disappeared, any bro.
Alright, bro. Life gets busy still. I'll try to come back on and jump on some streams though.
Yeah, man. Every minute man's at boxing or football, blood. I'm like, yo, can't get him on. I did the Subbo show for any and he's like, no, I've got a game, blood.
I watched that one back though. I watched that one back. I see Jerry's moving towards the Subbo hate side still, so I'm happy about that still.
Big up, bro.
Yeah, no, big up though, man. All jokes aside though, all jokes aside on Sobo though, because I've been hardening still. If man can just fix up the final third passing, and it'll be alright. Because it's not just about goals and assists, bro. Just pass to a red shirt and we'll be fine still. That's it. That's all I'm asking for you still. That's it.
Right, say less, bro. Say less.
Say no.
Just pass to a red shirt, Sobo. That's what he said. That's all he needs you to do. Just pass to the red shirt. Let's get Albert in and then Jason. I'll get Jason in last. See our Arsenal fan. Big up, Albert. Hope you're doing well, man.
I'm doing okay, man. How are you?
Good, man. Relax, man. Relax.
Yeah, it's just that's how it turned out. I think that we could have played better, but we didn't. And once again, it brings up what some of us think, that when you say that this team cannot be improved personnel wise, I think it's not entirely accurate. I think we need at least a few reinforcements in a few places, and one of them is at left back. To have your left back done like that, that's no good. I don't think Robertson has been playing well for a while, so I don't know. It's not his fault. Maybe he's just over the hill, or maybe whatever. But I have always said that we should get ourselves what is the trend of a big, strong left back, Hanchko, Ignacio, Hartman, Hato style left back, who's essentially an attacking centre half in that position, more or less. And yeah, I also think we should have options in the midfield because, like Kwesi was saying, or was it the guy before you? Today, Gravenberch was being doubled on, and so the plan was okay. So who fit long to Diaz, who you would think should have been able to put the ball past Partey so many times in order to get us going. So I don't think the tactic in and of itself was wrong. It was the execution because when Gakpo came on, he got past Partey enough times. If Gakpo, I don't want to say if Gakpo had started because then you will be going into the realms of the unknown. If he had started, maybe somebody will make the argument, maybe Partey was tired. You understand? But I'm simply saying that the execution was wrong from Gakpo's, from you understand what I'm saying? From Diaz's end, because the plan was okay, if they are doubling up and tripling up on Gravenberch, instead of risking him coughing up the ball, let's bypass the press and see if we can get him with one pass. They got him enough times with that pass, but he's the one who just, for some reason he couldn't do it. So I'm thinking, so why didn't they go the direction of Mo Salah instead? Because when they started going his direction, we actually got results in the second half. So, it was, coulda, woulda, shoulda, but, we escaped. Look, guys, we escaped with a point. Let's be honest.
Let's
We
take
escaped.
it.
Let's take it. So let's take it and let's go. That's it. Nothing
Albert, as
much to
always,
say.
man. Big up to you,
Yeah,
man, and
bro.
thank you. As
Thank you
always.
too.
See you later.
See you.
Nice, true, man. Just, you know what I mean? We just take
I
the point.
think Arsenal will skate with the point, bro. Man, I don't give a damn how bad the first half was. That's the game, but man can't convince me that the second half of Liverpool were way better than Arsenal. They were, bro. And the ascendancy was with us because we scored the last goal. And when the time was going on longer, it looked like we were gonna score. We don't know how we're gonna score, but Gakpo and that look dangerous, bro. So yeah, I mean,
Tsimikas made a big difference as well when he came on.
He had bags of energy. See, the thing you're gonna get is the way Slot does this when he wants the thing is to tuck in and that, bro. Tsimikas is gonna be better than Robbo at that because he's better on the ball in it in terms of them areas.
He's a better.
Robbo's a bit more old school in terms of what a left back should be, which is useful in certain instances. Obviously, the problem that Robbo's always going to have is once the legs do go, which I don't believe they're gone yet. I said it to you and G the other day when they brought him off the bench and he had bare energy in it. Because now I think you can't be doing the constant games. You can't do that because he keeps getting hurt on international break as well. So, but I think when he comes in, but it's easy for me to say that to you, bro. I can't really do this conversation with everyone else because they'll do this is why Tsimikas should start. And I'm like, you hated him a week ago, bro. Like, no. We remember we played when we played AC Milan and he jumped over the header and missed it at the beginning. I was still saying like that's still not his fault because Gravenberch and Virgil tried to step in and got burnt by Pulisic, bro. Like he missed the header, but somebody could have helped him out. And then I was like, nah, this is why he's got to go. He's not good enough for the team and all that business. People think that they've got an agenda, but for me, I'm just like, I know that I told you this many times, but if the transfer window's not open, do you want me to keep having the same, as a content creator, having the same conversation every day about moving somebody on? It's pointless, bro.
That's why I asked, That's why I asked, is it something we want to do in January or is it something we're looking to do at the end of in the summer? I think in the summer we definitely will. I think one of them goes. I don't know which one though.
I think in the summer as well. Yeah, I agree. I think in the summer as well, bro. And it is one of those, but it might be subject to game time and that, bro. I feel like Robbo ain't gonna want to be a bench player. And he's probably, when you feel like you can do more, that's fine. The managers might say, I feel like you can do more, but not at this level. If it's going to be all the time, then you get the choice of whether you're going to go. His contract's going to be over in 2026 anyway. So I told you what's going to happen. I told you what I think is going to happen with Robbo. He's going to end up at Celtic, blood. I'm not sure. I just believe that. And then for Tsimikas, bro, it might be the same thing. like I've always trusted in him when he has a run of games, just like I feel about Gomez when he has a run of games. But the problem is they don't have a run of games.
They don't have the run of games.
Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't always have to be man played in the Champions League. Next game, move him out. No, if he played good in the Champions League, put him back in. He's got the legs for it. It's not a problem. But I'm not going to keep like every 2 minutes like, oh, yeah, after every game, this man's got to go. I'm like, yeah, it's not that I'm saying man are wrong or their opinion's wrong. I'm saying, but we had this conversation that last week, but then the week before the guy was good and you said this is why they're good. And then the week before that, it's like, it gets a bit silly. Now, if someone's at the end of their contract or, you know, we got the Virgil, Salah and Trent thing, that's a different convo because that is more likely to be, we can have that conversation if they're going to go or not because they haven't signed anything yet. But when it's not somebody who's already linked with leaving the club, it's a little bit different. So that's how I feel about that one, man.
Nah, fair. Nah, Robert, you're right, man. So do having get rid of these man in October. It's crazy, but let's get Jason on. Mookie, big up. I see you in the background as well. All right. Jason, go on, bro. You
go, Jason.
Let me know, bro. I'll start your 3 minutes.
Oh, there's so much I want to say. Karma's a bitch, man. Why are we time wasting at 45 minutes again? As if we didn't know what happened at Man City. I was saying to my friend at half time, we can't time waste because we're going to regret it. And what happened? Coming back to haunt us again. We deserve to get something out of that game. Second half, Liverpool were far better, but we held our own. We were really good defensively. And being at that game, the frustration that everyone in the Arsenal end felt at the end. Everyone didn't want Arsenal to time waste. And then when you guys scored that second goal, it's like, oh yeah, we're just going to play for a point. Like we don't have the ability to go and get a third goal. And as soon as our goal got disallowed, yeah, let's just sit back. Gabriel, what are you doing? You go down once, yeah, your knee's hurting, go off then. It's 2-1. It's not like we're 3-4-5-1 up. Same with Timber. Yeah, Timber's just come back from an injury, but if you go down once and you've just come back from the injury, isn't the logic from the medical team to take him off?
Yeah.
And
what was the booze at the end? When the final whistle was, there was booze at the end of the game when the final whistle.
There was booze, and I was one of them booing.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know where it comes from.
No, there was booze because we dived way too much. Way too much. Every time someone gives you a little tug on the shirt, ref. And we wonder why we didn't win games. Saka just come back from an injury. My man of the match. Saka had a brilliant game. Saka had a really good game. Timber played so good in the first half, kept Salah quiet. But then we have to go and blow it in the second half, like we did against City. We played well without Saliba. Partey at right back. There was a shit ton of hate that Arteta got for putting him there. Partey had a decent game at right back.
Yep.
And it's just frustrating because going 70, 80 minutes in, we're like, yeah, we're holding our own, we're doing well. What does Raya do? Tell the ball boy, take his time. Fucking hell, then we know what's happening, innit? And then the second we just get carved open, Darwin, Salah, goal. And then Raya's going to his defenders, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. With how good Raya is, Raya should be saving that shot from Salah. It's right in the corner. Raya's bang in the middle of his goal. He's not covered near or far post. He should save that. And who's marking Salah? Why is there 2-on-1 when there's a man wide open in the 6-yard box? Why has Ben White come to Darwin, try to shut him down when Timber's about to get him? Because then Darwin has seen Ben White come to him, realised Salah's open, and bang. It's just frustrating. And you know, I don't come in here and criticise Arsenal much. So that's when you know I'm annoyed. Because we deserve to get something out of that game.
Yeah, you're actually making sense. It's not like anything you said I don't agree with, man. I feel like the mentality. That's why I asked you what the boos were, because I thought the boos were from the fact of the fans were so disappointed that they didn't take it to Liverpool.
And also, we only started taking it with 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Taking it to you lot. Like, we could score a goal as we see after the disallowed goal. We can score, so you're thinking like, all right, let's go again. Heads up, go get a goal. But we just sit back. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating being an Arsenal fan because first half, we can be the best team in the league. Second half, we can play like fucking Leicester City.
Yeah.
It's shit. It's so shit. And we want to go win the Premier League. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. You need to take the game.
Jason, I'm gonna have to let you go because I got the other two in the background waiting as well, man. But listen, if there's no time at the end, Jay, what I might do, just chill. And you know what I mean, we'll bring you in because I'd like to hear what it's like in the stadium and that when you man, you know, and dropping balls.
Oh my!
Funny enough, that's what he's moaning about is what Arsenal did this exact same thing to us in that 2-2 game when they was on the way to trying to win the league. Do you remember? The other one where they said that Trent and Xhaka had the argument that it changed the game. Do you remember how good they were in the first half? It looked like he was going to batter us
in that first half, bro.
Bro, when I mean it's identical, I'm like, we were terrible in that first half. We were terrible in this first half. We came out better in both second halves, bro. And then there was a turn in the game. Amanda said, yeah, fuck it, let's just play, innit? And then all of a sudden it was on the back foot. And as soon as I saw Arteta starting to take certain players off, I was like, and notice, remember that game as well? What did Saka do in the second half? He faded, bro. He didn't do anything. And that's what he did. And don't get me wrong, he was injured as well. But he ain't gonna make it to a certain age in football, bro. They keep running him into the ground like that. Yeah,
that's the epiphany of running someone into the ground, bro. This man just keep. All right, let me bring Mookie into the max, and then we'll do the player ratings. Big up Mookie, blood. Long time, broski.
Big up, bro. Big up you too.
Bro, I try and tune into your gaming sessions, man. They're cold still, man, but I have no clue what everyone's saying in there still. I
know. My is not cool, so it's same for me when I'm here, bro. But I get you.
Big up, bro. But talk to us, man. How do you feel about the game?
I don't know. I will be very short. I have mixed emotions, you know. Before the game, I wouldn't be happy with the draw. But given that Arsenal is weakened with very important players, we maybe should have won. But when I take everything into account, you can't help but be satisfied that at least we didn't lose because we played really bad. And I don't know, the first half is perhaps the worst half that I see under the slot. Maybe we could have taken advantage of this, especially when Gabriel was. Just a second, please. Sorry. We should take advantage when Gabriel was taken off. I mean, his injury. But in the end, I think the players also were like satisfied with 1 point, at least not to lose game. And I don't know, there was a chance to win, but there were definitely a greater chance to lose this game. I don't know, fair play to Arsenal. They are a better team today, honestly. That was a really bad day for us. As I said, they didn't have Odegaard too, but Arteta was like Arteta tactics were better than Slot in first half. Like
definitely
way better. And some of our players played very badly, like Robertson. Nunez was non-existent till that assist. Salah had quite a game too, but you know, Salah one chance and he scored goals, so he's like super important for us. But I don't know. Maybe it's enough. This 1 point. At the end, we played at Emirates. It's not like home game, but the happiest team in the league now are City because of this draw. And City doesn't play very well, but at least they're winning. You know, 1-0, 2-1. Doesn't matter. They still win. So when they get on form again, it's gonna be scary again for us.
Nah, bro. We to be fair though, we're not even playing like great either, bro. I think we're still in second, maybe even third gear.
I agree.
I don't expect us to be like full throttle this early in the season. But there will be a moment. I'm sure there's a moment in the season, maybe a period where we pick up and then we know we're running teams off the park.
I don't want to be too harsh on Slot, you know. I still wait for him to bring some players that he wants, you know. So maybe he doesn't like every player in our team. Maybe every player doesn't fit to his system. So we should wait to transfer window so he can like maybe sell 1 or 2 players and bring 1 or 2 players. You know, like we are forgetting sometimes we didn't buy anyone except Chiesa. You know, so maybe this team is still not his team. You know, so he's working with what he have now. So yeah.
Nah, big up, bro, ski man.
Big up, Mickey, bro.
Hey, keep up the content as well, man.
You too, bro. You too.
Big up, bro.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, no, it's true, man. Let's see what he does in January. Because he could just go back in and get Zubimendi. That's the guy he definitely wanted. Maybe there's another player out there he might have looked at over the 6 months that could improve the team and go for him as well. And then see what we can do. I definitely think they'll invest in January, though. 100%. I think they'll buy someone. No,
interesting, man. I don't hold my breath when it comes to Liverpool buying players, to be honest, bro. But I'm okay because I'm happy with the team, innit? Yeah, I mean, I'm not reactionary because the game didn't go how I wanted it to go. Well, it didn't go how I wanted it to go. It went exactly how I said it would go, though. So I was fine. I just didn't think that we performed that bad. But it's learning curves, as I said, man. Is what you just said as well, bro. I'm not expecting man to be perfect, bro. Especially not in his first season. But you don't have to be perfect to win stuff either, bro. And
no, you just can just be good on the day.
Exactly, getting results and not losing in it. So we lost 1 game, fine. This is a draw, and yeah, it was. You know, I mean, away from home and stuff like that, we'll be fine, man. I'm all right, but we haven't seen. It's not even about expecting us to see the best of. We don't even know what slot the best is with this team. So, you know what I mean? It's fine, bro.
It'll be interesting to see, man. But let's bring in Max, and then we'll do the player ratings. We got Max.
How you doing, guys? You all right?
Good, bro. What are you telling us, man?
Right. I'm a -1, right? You're going to hear it.
Go on, man. Say how you feel, bro.
There are handcuffs on Robbo and Trent, and it's been from probably the 3rd game. This is the 9th game now, and I've realized he's told them, don't go forward, don't help out on the wings, stay back and defend. Fair enough. Are Robbo and Trent known for defending? We've criticized them over the years for defending. That's not what we bought them for. Why has Liverpool been so good for the last 8 years? Why has Salam and Mane scored and Firmino scored goals? Because of 2 people only. Robbo and Trent's assists. What they've been doing on those wings has been critical to the way we play football. They have 100%, whether you lot think I'm wrong or whatever, they've been told not to attack the flanks. They've been told not to attack the flanks and play deep. It's cost us big time. That's the first thing. Second thing is, a lot of people are so happy with the 1 point we got. On statistics, the 1 point we got is good. Reality is, this is the worst Arsenal team in the last 5 years. This is the worst Arsenal team. They are handicapped. They've got no Odegaard. And we have been told by the whole of the nation that they are Stoke, not Arsenal. And whether you admit that or not, they've been Stoke for the last 8 games, and suddenly they're better than us. We have not been as good as us fans have been saying. We have been dreadful for 9 games in a row in the league. Not in the Champions League, in the league. We have been dreadful. And not everyone's opened their eyes. We have been absolutely a shambles. Yes, Robbo was terrible, but did you see why Robbo was terrible? Because McAllister, Diaz, 0 help from both of them, just left him. And McAllister, no one's been talking about him. He had a brilliant season last year. I'm not saying he's a bad player or nothing. He had a brilliant season last year, but he's been hiding. And Gravenberch had been doing all the work. Against a faster team like Arsenal, McAllister is looking slow. And unless people start waking up, certain players cannot play versus certain teams. McAllister is one of the best midfielders we've got, but he can never play against Arsenal or Man City because they are faster teams. We have to play our fastest players as those teams. Szoboszlai, no matter how much we hate him, it showed today why Szoboszlai is important. The legs were missing today. The legs were missing big time. Can you remember 5 games ago when I told you, look, I'm not slot in, I'm not slot out? Can you remember I said I'm going to give him 10 games? He's lucky he got the draw today, but the next game is Brighton. If we lost against Brighton, I would have been slot out. If he lost against Brighton, I would have been slot out because I've realised something. We're getting 6th or lower. I don't want to get 6th or lower. I wanted to get first. We played Arsenal at their worst. They were legless today. At their worst, a crippled Arsenal team, and we played like Sunderland FC.
Well, we're not missing more players.
No, they're missing Odegaard. They never were missing.
Odegaard, that when they have big games, everyone says he doesn't turn up.
Odegaard's turned up every year.
In the big games.
No, not every game.
Me.
But
that's Arsenal fans to tell you that in the big games, it's not when it's
that's fair enough. You're right in that one. I'm just saying what the country has said is Arsenal is Stoke FC. We have said it. Everyone has said it. Arsenal
we
has
Frenchmen
their win.
forget what everyone else said. What do you
Max,
think?
Max,
Yeah,
I'm gonna let Max. I'm gonna have to let you go, bro, because we have to move forward, bro. But I'm sure we'll get a chance to chop it up. We're definitely gonna get a chance to chop it up.
I'm worried. I'm worried big time.
All right, bro. Big up.
Arsenal fan. I knew Arsenal fans were gonna do this, man. Like, let them get away with this weird narrative about their team and that, bro. We got more injuries than they have, bro.
Yeah, no, we definitely have more. That's what Virgil's quote.
Yeah,
they asked Virgil by an injury. He said, "Well, they only have 2 injuries."
Yeah, bro. It's a fail-safe, bro. It's a fail-safe because if they win, they get to say we beat you with our weak team. If they lose, they say we lost with our weaker team. And if they draw, they say, "Oh, you lot should have beat us." Bro, man, them got injured in the game. Safe, bro. We won. I mean, I say we French. I weren't moaning last season when we had injuries going into that game. We just played them. Cup game, played them. Injuries. Season before, played them. Bruv, if you say you're the best team, then that's what you have to do, innit? I mean, at least you had 11 men on the pitch this time. What's your excuse? Because all the other excuse was you had 10 men in it. Remember, red cards in it. You didn't like that. Bruv, I see one man saying no one deserved to win the game because there wasn't enough attacking in the game. We had 4 shots on target, they had 3. The one you used that just told me about, the one when Kelleher caught it, that's one of them, and the other 2 were the goals, bro. That's it. That's not opinion. That's it, bro. That's it. What else is there? So, and I don't agree with what Matt said about this being the worst Arsenal team in 5 years. That's crazy, bro. Like, they're literally not the worst Arsenal team, bro.
Nah, they're a good team, bro. They're
a good football team, bro. I'm not scared of them, man. You know what I mean? People are putting their worries on to what the manager's doing, and how can man be slut out if he had lost to, bro? Let the man have bro. Let him manage the team, innit? Shit, man, crazy.
Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna bring you back in, but I want to do the player ratings first, me and Sav quick, and then I'll bring you back in. Just to wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Big up to all the callers so far, man. Big up to everyone that was in the building. All right, where is it? Let me share my screen quick, guys in the chat, man. Let's get it, bro, because I know you man want to definitely get involved in this one, bro. And then player rating, blood. Yeah, but the disrespect though, man. Arsenal team is good, bro, man. So, you know what I mean? I banter them all the time, though. You know what I mean? But that's my job to banter them. I'm not an Arsenal fan. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna stick up for our team, but they're not the worst team in 5 years. That's great.
No way, bro.
All right, hopefully everyone can see that, blood. But let's get it, man. Kelleher stuff, man. What would you give Kelleher today? Chat as well. Let's get involved in it.
Bro.
Didn't have much to do, blood. Like the
goal
couldn't do nothing about the Saka goal. Nothing could have done about the Moreno header.
No. That's 7, 6. Yeah.
They
didn't have no shots.
6.5. Yeah, that's the thing.
You know, his passing was fine and his long balls are fine. I'll give him that. Because that's what I said about the tactic. Because he went long quite a lot of times, bro. So, I thought that was decent. 6. Yeah, I don't mind. Whatever.
Yeah. Ibu. 9. I'm gonna go 9, bro. This man didn't put a foot wrong today, man.
Yeah.
Strong in the tackle, covered Trent, hell of a lot of times.
Bro, he was so good, man.
Strong in the air, strong in
You
the
know
box.
that tackle he did in the box? What it looked like he took out everyone, bro.
Yeah, bro. Took
Oh
cleaned up everything in there, bro.
Incredible, bro. Incredible that tackle, man.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, I see the man in there. Big up. I see this the ratings as well. Big up, guys, man. 7.5, Ibu 8.5, 9. Keller 6 from Max. Yeah, fairs. Yeah, big up, Dan. Big up, Pops. That's fine, bro. That's fine.
No one came out the other side of Virgil with Ibu, by the way. Like any challenge he went in for, any tackle, any duel, but he came out on the other side with the ball himself, bro, every time, bro.
Yeah,
Don't even need to check the stats, bro. If he was cold, bro.
Virgil scored a goal, got us back on.
Same. Yeah.
Didn't have to.
And,
Comfortable. Ibu was the better one out of the two, but yeah.
Yeah, they tried to criticize him a bit on commentary about.
Did they?
Yeah,
About
because they were saying that like, and at halftime with it, they were saying that when Saka had the ball, obviously on Robbo, Virgil was kind of like jogging back in it, and there was like he could have come across quicker because if he came across, I'm like, bruv, easily you can see what Virgil's doing. You see him look over his shoulder. There's only one man chasing, which is Havertz, and there's all of the rest of our back four. Obviously, he's not expecting the ball to go through Robbo's legs, innit? But when I think Mike said earlier, why did Robbo let him come inside? I'm like, no, Robbo done what he always does. Normally, that he blocks that though with his 2 feet and then he goes out, but he goes through his legs on it. How's Virgil supposed to anticipate it's going to go through his legs? And then he rosses it. So for me, I was just bringing it up. I'm still a 9 for me.
Yeah. Robbo
3.
Yeah, don't disagree. Yeah, could have been better. That first half didn't help him at all. I think he was better. As I said, I think he was better in the second half.
He was better.
Because I don't think Saka had nothing to there was nothing that I saw Saka
there's nothing
do.
in the second half. I agree.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously the first half was so damaging.
Yeah, of course.
And then you didn't finish the game, did you? You didn't finish the game.
Exactly.
So it's not like you can build.
Did you see that
probably like
from Havertz on the wing? Even Havertz put the burners on. Not against Robbo. Yeah. He just started running. I was like, right. I didn't know who it was, and I was like, there ain't no way that's Havertz.
Show Simicast just went, oh, so you think you can just run past me? Yeah. Robbo, let's go to Trent, blood. Shit, it's for 1, blood.
What did you say?
1.
No, I'm gonna give him a 2 because he got the assist.
What assist?
Actually, he didn't get assist, but that ball was a class ball he played to Salah. No, to Nunes.
Yeah.
For Nunes passed in. That's it, blood. Bruv.
Bro, what in the last 2 games, bro? He hasn't been able to put the last game, bro. His passing was atrocious, bro. And then this one,
I think I'll go out on a limb and say for his passing, this is the worst game I've ever seen him play, bro. He was.
I think it's for me. I think the game before is probably identical. This one he probably just did more. Bro, some of the passes he did.
That's what it was. It's because the Leipzig game he made less passes though and was good defensively. Today he wasn't good at anything, bro. and I heard you, bro, because you got to a point in the watch along where this is how you know when anger disappears and man just sound disappointed. Like, because I was ahead of you, so anytime like Martin Trossard got the ball and went to step inside, I heard you go, that was too easy. And the fact that like of all the stuff that we just said, Konate, out of all of the defensive actions of Konate, bro, there might be one where somebody actually went at Konate and got tackled. The rest were because it wasn't even like they just walked past it, bro. Like they just coasted past him.
One I saw Trossard just dropped the shot, but he didn't even drop it. He just like checked.
You know that one where like I think it's Martin or Trossard. One of them's waiting for the other guy to make the overlap.
Yeah.
And they do it in slow motion and they pass it. And Trent, he doesn't even stick his leg out with any intensity, bro. It's kind of like, let me put my leg out so on camera it looks like I was there, and he goes to the back post and I think somebody get the head out, he goes out, something like that. I think Shimikas there, but bro, he bruv. I'm not.
Yeah, because it was Kai Havertz and he stabbed it to the back post. I think Curtis bro. He blocked the cutback from Jesus and he went out for the corner. But bro, nah, it was mad. There was one that Gravenberch helped him out, and then the rest of the time was just Ibu, bro, just literally. And I don't even think Martinelli played well, bro. That's the maddest thing, you know. He didn't even play well, but
no, he didn't. Fun fact:
But
Martinelli was
Trent
better defense. Martinelli was better
yeah,
defensively than
Martinelli
anything else.
better defense.
Bro, I can't.
Oh man, Trent
I
today, man.
can't let people know. I can't, bro. I can't explain enough. I don't care if you're a bro, man. Know how I feel about you, bro. This was so bad, bro. Like that. I don't know what you like felt every time he attempted one of those stupid long balls and he went nowhere. He went straight to Partey, blood. Normally he does it in the air.
Rice, bro. Declan Rice. He passed the ball to Declan Rice 3 times in the game, bro.
Did you see
there was even one, yeah?
There's one he tried to fit across the floor from the right back position to Diaz, bro. And I'll just watch Rice just look at it. He just looked at it and got the ball and just started running with it. I was like, nah, blood. This is bad, man. This is terrible, bro. Like, there's not. When I mean you couldn't give me an excuse to why his passing is bad. There's nothing. I don't care if it's got a collapse long. I don't, bro. No, bro. There's nothing you can tell me, bro. Give me an excuse for why his passing can be bad, bro. Because he wasn't even under pressure with his passes, bro.
None of them were. He was under pressure to make those passes. Like none of the passes I saw today where I'm like, oh, someone put a bit of pressure, someone nudged you in the back. Like, you know what I mean, bro? The one that wound me up the most, yeah. I think Ibu went and covered him, played a little 1-2 Gravenberch, and then they just rolled it into him. He just turned and just kicked it into. Lucky Moreno didn't even step in, and it went to Declan Rice, bro. I said,
Trent, yeah, like Endz, you know, say I'm Trent, you're Ibu,
innit?
You cover me and get across to the guy, and you tackle him, innit? Or you're about to enter a one-on-one duel with him, innit? Because I'm running back. But some reason I'm running back with 0 intensity, by the way, because I'm like, don't worry, Endz got it, so I can't be bothered. What the fuck, bro? Surely, if Ibu's taking over that duel for you now, you go and fill in Ibu's spot in it. You go behind that guy. If you get past you now,
but that's what you're meant to do.
He doesn't ever do it, bro. He just looks up and goes, "Ibu's got it. I'm a chill, bro." And then it was even worse because then he stepped into midfield and then really didn't try and help Ibu. So I'm watching Gravenberch trying to run back to get back to help Ibu, and he's just doing his jogging thing, bro. Like, can you ever tell me when like someone? Have you ever seen Trent run onto the line and that? Say someone like that. What Carl Walker have to say?
He did though. He did. But then someone put. I think it was Kai Havertz shoved him into the post.
Yeah, but that's when the whistle went.
Yeah, no, but he didn't.
No, he don't even count, bro. He doesn't even show up. He don't count, bro. Yeah, I'm not changing up, bruv. This can't be this, bruv.
All I'm saying is, you see that Vinny, when they play against each other, that's gonna be so jokes, man. Because save the hamstrings for that one, big man, because we're gonna need you.
If I was him, I'll fake it illness for that day. Actually, don't fake it illness because man will cook you even more. Just do something like get injured in the warm up or something in the car. Either way, you fucked in that game. Either way, blood.
I said he can't win in this game. No, you won't.
You either get cooked by Vinny,
yeah,
and then you come off the pitch at the end of the game, even if Liverpool win, and you start having your little conversations with the man, them covering your mouth, walking off together. Banner like, or he plays shit, and then everyone's like, so what, man? Just let man do that, yeah, because he's going to the ops anyway. Like, what, Rev?
And then he will swap shirts with Bellingham.
But I just can't, man. Like, he was bad, bro.
Gravenberch. I think he was probably like a 6 today. I don't think he was like mad excellent. I just think he was just above average.
I think he was a 6. I think he was a 6.
Yeah, he did well. Like, you're right. We played him a lot more defensive today. But then I think in the second half he started to go a bit more forward. He got a couple. Well, I'd say a shot off. Didn't do nothing really. I think he could have passed that to Mo. When I watch the replay back, I'm like, you could have just slipped that into Mo. To be fair. Where he opted for the shot. And then Trent was like next to him as well. I was like, why was Trent even, bro, just give, maybe if you gave him the option, he could have gave it to you and then, you know what I mean, you could have given it to Mo. But yeah, I think today was probably more of a, first half was just shuffling side to side. Second half, it was a lot better. But I think he's just above average. Just above average. McAllister. I think he was about a 4, you know, bro. I'd swear, the
Bro,
first half, yeah,
it was even worse, bro, because obviously then he got himself a yellow card, and once they got him angry, bro, I was like, bro, this game's over for him now. Like, it's done, bro. I need to check something with McAllister because there was a point in I asked my son something mid-game. When did he come on? In the 63rd minute. Big man, I dare you to tell me what McAllister did when he came out in the second half, bro. Because
Sab, I promise you, I don't know. I
thought he got subbed. I thought he was already. I thought he already got subbed off. And then I looked around and then I went to my son. Yeah, and then I went to my son like, "Yo, is McAllister still playing?" And then he was like, "I don't think so." And then I looked over and then also had a throw in and I seen him next to Robbo and I was like, "Rob, bro, that wasn't it, man."
Yeah, I'm giving him a free, bro. I forgot about, bro, for real. I don't even remember him in the second half.
Yeah,
and you know the maddest thing, I thought it was going to be Curtis that they took off, but clearly the manager said no.
Yeah, the manager said no.
No. But yeah, McAllister, bro. Do we just chalk that down to, I don't know, like just an off day?
Yeah. I'm always going to chalk these things off to people having an off day because
it's game by game, innit?
Yeah.
CJ from Grove Street, blood.
Thought he was average. He suffered what they suffered with in the first half.
Long ball, innit?
Yeah. And it's very. This is what I'm saying about personally with me. Yeah, I was giving him a 5, but personally with me, I could see what was going on. But it's mad how quick everyone was like, "Yeah, he's not doing blah." I'm like, you want him to do what Szoboszlai does? Because you don't even want. You don't even want Szoboszlai to do what Szoboszlai does. It's crazy to me because you don't want Szoboszlai to do what Szoboszlai does in that position, but you want Curtis to do what Szoboszlai does in that position. I don't know about that, man. I thought his pressing was fine, but obviously Arsenal were bopping the ball around so quick. His passing's always fine. I think he made one misplaced pass, and it wasn't even a proper pass, bro. And someone can go and check that, bro. But I almost guarantee it's one misplaced pass. But yeah, much better in the second half. But first half, fucking hell, bro. That first half was just. I don't even know how we got through the first half, all of us, our team, bro, because it weren't good.
Sav, bro. You can see by the numbers, bro. Like 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. Like apart from the goalkeeper and the 2 centre backs, the rest of these men so far, blood. Like,
yeah, Alexander, that's what I'm saying, and that's what I said when I said he misplaced. But I'm like, on the stats, he might show up 1. There was one where like he went to chest it and Thingy had the ball up, like someone put their foot high. I think it was like Partey or something like that. Bro, how did they get a free kick for Gravenberch kicking the ball in Trossard's face, blood?
I don't know. Man said your foot was high. Gravenberch looked at him and said, "What?" He said,
"No." Our manager's been booked twice in 2 games, bro, in a row. bro, he couldn't believe it, bro. The way Trossard went down, even I was like, "That don't look like a high foot to me," but maybe he caught him. When I saw it, like, bro, he kicked it in his face, bro. Nah.
Yeah, he just throwed it off of him, brother. My man just hit, bro. Sav, I do not understand. Like, and I saw one of the quotes from Arne Slots. Obviously, I'm definitely gonna go and watch it after we wrap up here, yeah. But he said, yeah, the man they kept that like not diving. Sorry, that's not what he said. So the man they kept going down too easy on the.
It's true. Didn't Jace just come in as an Arsenal fan and just say we could be diving too much?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Robert, yeah, I agree. Like, he tried to take care of the ball. When I can only imagine how annoying it was, man. Giving the ball and just hoofing it over your head, bro. Would have pissed me off so bad, bro. Because I think Grandma was looking at man like, "You man, stop rossing the ball over our heads, bro."
Yeah. Fuck, let's go to Lucho, blood. Make this one painful. I'm gonna go give him a 4, blood. Maybe a 4.5. He not make Partey once.
Yeah.
And then do you know when he got to the byline here, he should have cut that back to Nunes, bro. Nunes was waiting, screaming at him. Man said, "Nah, I'm gonna dribble Ben White," and then run into the goalkeeper.
Yeah. He felt like most of Diaz's actions were.
He wasn't even there like defensively as well, bro.
No, I think he was, but he just wasn't good at it. He was there defensively, but he kept fouling him.
I can't even remember him doing any defending, bro. I swear to you.
Yeah, he kept kicking man in midfield and that, bro. and when McAllister when that was
He's like leaning into Partey, jumping for them. I'm like, bro, every time you do that, it's a foul, big man.
Yeah, the best thing he did in the game was the flick on for the goal. To be fair, which was an assist on it, but
it was in the booking for the assistant and Slot got booked, bro. Both of them got booked today.
But yeah, it's yeah, man. Charge it to the game, bro.
Charge it to the game, lad. Man said he did his best impression about Gakpo in the Chelsea.
I did see
game.
someone in the chat say earlier, I'm worried about Diaz's form. Relax, man. Stop the foolishness.
Oh, his foot. No, his form's rough.
I don't know how anyone could be worried about anyone's form at this point. I mean, actually, well, yeah.
No, because you know what? Remember, Gakpo started the last 2
Yeah,
games.
that's why I said relax. I was like, form, but man, Gakpo started, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, we'll see, man. Salah first half below average, second half I'd say a 7. I'd give him.
He scored the goal. Yeah, he for me, like the first half felt like he was non-existent.
Yeah. There's a few good moments when he held the ball up well in the first half.
Yeah, against Timber. The thing is, that there were parts in the first half where I had sympathy, like I had sympathy with the others, because obviously they're playing the long ball. Most of the long ball was going over towards Diaz's section, which was kind of pointless considering the size of Partey. I said it to my son. And then normally it's like, oh, Salah, you're pissing me off because of how rubbish you're on the ball. But in the first half, I was like, no, they're not even giving him the ball. And then it just felt like he wasn't playing. But obviously, man stayed on, and then he was on the pitch longer than them man were because they got subbed off, and he played the rest of the game pretty good. Yeah, Trent gave him no overlap, but that's what I'm saying. It's what someone said earlier. It felt like, I think that's where Slot got the game plan wrong, because when he changed it, and it was completely different. If Robbo ain't giving overlaps and Trent ain't giving overlaps at all, and they're only getting to a certain part of the pitch, I'm like, yeah, this looks like a tactic there, but yeah, still could have executed it better. But Salah 7.
I said as well when Cav jumped in at halftime, and I said, bro, like these are the type of games you need your talisman to turn up. Yeah. And it weren't even like, it's not a criticism, but it's also, I wanted you to play yourself into the game. I know you weren't getting enough the ball, but when you were getting it, what was you doing with it? Do you know what I mean? And I wanted him to, and then I think the second half he came out and then just doppy Timber, flicked it around the corner and then left him, but then execution after that wasn't.
Funny enough, I said to my son when he ran past Timber the first time, I was like, Timber's legs, like the way he was running was like he's about to pull his hamstring, bro. Then I just seen him sit down. I'm like, yeah. I said it. I knew before the game. Arteta had this weird smile on before the game, and I said, "Nah, you've gave them injections, blood, to play this game. I know you have, bro. And now you're gonna sacrifice some other man, blood, to get a point. At least get the win if you're gonna do that. You sacrifice the man them for a point, bro. Crazy.
Now we're gonna see in it because now you're gonna have to play someone else in.
I hope everyone has that same energy for Arsenal.
I think he's got an injury.
Yeah, I hope everyone has that same energy for Arsenal what they had for Man City. Remember, everyone's running around talking shit about City, talking about now that Rodri's not their third favourites. What the fuck, bro? See, his team's all right.
And I saw the way he jarred. It's like he jarred his knee. Might not be nothing to be fair, but he jarred his knee, and then he tried to play on, and obviously discomfort is there in it. So I see him with a big ice pack, but maybe there's nothing in it. Maybe there is. We just have to still see what's going on, man. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think Mo gets a 7. Just gets a 7. Darwin Núñez still calling. Yeah, go on, Lo.
I'll give him 8.
Yeah, bro. Do you know? I would love to see what his stats was in this game.
I can tell you what they were.
Yeah, please.
I got them all. Darwin Núñez, accurate passes, 12 out of 16, 75%. 26 touches, successful dribbles, 100%, 2 out of 2. Accurate crosses, no, but that was only 1 cross he tried. Accurate long balls, 1, 100%. Dispossessed twice. Tackles, 1, 100%. Defensive actions, 5. Recoveries, 1. Duels, 1, 8. Duels lost 10. Ground duels, 1, 4 out of 10. So 40%. Aerial duels, 1 out of 5, 20%. Fouls committed, 4. He was about, man. He was about. I don't even mind that them duels are not like the percentage of him coming out with the ball ain't high, because that's not what he was doing. That's not what he was trying to do, blood. Man was out here trying to hunt man down, boy. You know, man is just there to disrupt man's whole play, bro. He made him feel uncomfortable. He made them feel, I imagine, how he made them feel in his debut against Arsenal, where they didn't know what to do because he was just everywhere, bro. And I have to say, man, I don't change my opinion on what I think about his passing and his link-up play, because I don't, in general, think it's very good. It doesn't mean he can't get better. I just don't think in general it's very good. But today, blood, he was good, bro. It was good. And I like the fact he had the wherewithal to look up and pass the ball to Saka, even though we didn't. I mean, to Salah, even though we didn't have it. The long ball was a sprayers. Loved it as well. And defensive actions, bro. Yeah, man. And he took out Gabriel, blood. I seen it, bro. Because I saw the look on his face, bro. He took out his brethren, McAllister, and he looked at him and said, "I'm gonna get you back, bro." He did.
Nah, he's the bodyguard for the Mandem, man. Just before you go, Jay, I'll just say what Lois has to say, and then I'll let you. We'll wrap it up in about 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Lewis.
Yes, and yes, Sam.
Okay,
I'm pretty disappointed that second half. I thought they were there for the taking, you know.
That's a strong ass.
I honestly do think they were there for the taking that second half. I think Ibu was definitely by far our man of the match now. It's doing me. I didn't know how much people are banging on about these Arsenal injuries as if we haven't got any ourselves as well. Like, it's all Sky keeps talking about, and Gary Neville chatting. Oh, Arsenal are missing this many players. Come on, carry on, go on. You can say something.
No, go on, look. Jason can wait.
Nah, it's just, I just wanted to say that. I just thought second half, 100%. We should have been a little bit more adventurous, especially in the final third. And I know that Darwin got the assist, but that man is so shit. It pisses me off. That's what I'm going to say. I'll let this man go and I'm going to listen in.
Big up, Lois.
Let's take care of you too.
Big up. Go on, Jason. Let you finish off, bro. Go on.
What I was going to say is, with what she just said about the injuries, I can see where she's coming from, but our injuries are more significant. By the way, that scoreline is mad. It's just like, it's annoying because you want to Gabriel Jesus, you want to complain to the referee at the end of the game. You was on for 20 minutes and you appealed for you nearly won a corner. Well, no, you did win a corner. That was a corner. Tell me I'm wrong.
Here's a corner.
Yeah, it was a corner.
And then Jesus is just got himself booked. Leave it. The game's done. We go again next week against Newcastle. Newcastle?
Yeah, Newcastle.
By the way, that's going to be such a hard game. I'm praying to Lord Jesus Christ that Gabriel was fit for that game, because we need him. We need him.
We'll get Saliba back.
I know, but that's not the point. Saliba and Gabriel together is the best centre-back partnership in the league.
Fake news, man. Fake news.
But then also, what was I going to say? Yeah, the second goal, Partey, you're right back. Why are you not dropping? Why is there only 2 people there when there's meant to be 4? Why is there only 2 people in the box? Forget the 2-on-1. That's done. Where's Thomas Partey? Where's Where's Ben White? No, wait. Who else was it? Gabriel where's Gabriel? Because I remember it was Timber and White. That's Gabriel's side. Regardless, Gabriel or Thomas Partey, who have complimented a lot, he had a really solid game against Luis Diaz, should be marking Salah, because that pass was far too easy. And obviously it was far too easy, because with 2 players on 1 man, that pass shouldn't be getting through. And it's annoying because we did so well and then our heads just dropped. Raya, shit game. Like, he had, 4 shots? Let 2 in. Caught 2. But you're not having a good game. Prove me wrong. Make sure you can have a good game. Because if he's like this against Newcastle next week and Gabriel's injured, what are we going to do? We're going to get battered like Tottenham have up there. 6-2 at Newcastle. No, thank you. Like, it's little things like this that will make not just me, every single Arsenal fan crazy, because we do so well. But when it comes, by the way, that person earlier who said Odegaard doesn't turn up big games is bullshit. That's the
No.
that was
wait.
I was
No.
laughing. That was a horrendous comment. He turns up every single.
Comes from your
Comes
fan
from
base.
your fan base, Jay.
Pardon?
Comes from your fan base.
Come from North. What?
It comes
Odegaard
from
not
your
turning
fan
up in
base.
big games comes from your fan base.
Yeah, but just with Odegaard, every single game gives 100%. Leaves the game knowing he's done what the best that he can do. We didn't do that today. None of our players left the field knowing that was the best they can do. Because in the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes that we had after we conceded, we were the better team.
Why are you not blaming your manager?
No.
Your manager's the one who give up.
Whoa. I've got a lot to say about Arteta. Give me 2 seconds.
Go look at the subs that were made at the end of the game. We all knew. I knew watching it. Once he made certain subs, I was like, oh, this man just wants to
But it's just Arteta's telling them this. Why is no one going, no, look what happened at Man City?
Because he's the manager, bro. You can't talk about it.
But then it's just also why you want to go win a Premier League? Why are you holding out for a draw then? Why? When you are obviously the better team all game. You've been the better team all game. Liverpool should have absolutely battered us. And we've been a better team all game. Why have we not gone and pushed for a winner? We can do it. We proved we can do it when we got a disallowed goal. The official at the end was shit. He looked like he didn't care. He's right there. The official's here. The play's happening here. How do you not see that Simicast has come off Simicast's leg? And then Simicast has the right to go like this.
Hey, listen, Jay, let's not pretend like you don't know what football's about, man. This is what man do.
No, I know.
For goal kicks even when it's meant. The fact that you're so mad about a corner that you never got given shows how rattled you Arsenal fans are, because it's a corner, bro. At the end of the game, like
corner. We are the best team in the league with corners. We're the best team in the league with corners.
It's your manager's fault, bro. It's fine. It's
how?
fine.
How?
This result is your manager's fault, bro.
I know, and it's not just Arteta. Let's not blame this on Arteta. Because if they really wanted this win, we would have pushed on.
Yeah, if your manager wants to win, and he didn't.
That first goal, also, yeah, he claims he wants to win. That's not a winning performance we left out there. That's not a winning performance. That's a mid-table performance. That's a game that a mid-table team is happy with. That's a game that Brentford would be happy with, holding out for a 2-2. Yeah, you conceded late. We're not Brentford. We're not Man United. We're Arsenal. We are one of the biggest teams in the league, in the world. Should have won today's game. Should be leaving with 3 points. I shouldn't be on here complaining. I should be on here rubbing salt in your wounds as we should have won. But no.
That's why, bro.
I think Arsenal are a good team. I think your manager's a good manager. But you lot just gas up your team too much, bro.
I'm not one of them.
I've had enough of your team, bro. Bare run-up performances and that. And you lot think you have the right to say that you're this club and this second best. Second best at what, bro? City, bro, 2 seasons in a row, City just chilled and said, all right, let's take it now. They don't want it. They just took it, bro.
But why do you think I'm so annoyed then?
Because you think you're better than you are, bro. That's why you're annoyed.
No,
this is
tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. We didn't deserve to win today's game.
This is why Arsenal fans get so mad, bro, because they think they're better than we are, bro.
Did we not deserve to win today's game?
No, because you didn't win. What? No.
Endz, why are you piping into this?
I'm asking you a question. You was at the game. You scored 2 goals in it.
Yep.
How many of? Tell me the other 2. The rest of the shots on target you had.
1.
And that deserves to win the game.
No, because we didn't want to shoot. We were scared to shoot. The build-up play was nice. passing it about, playing through balls. Martinelli, what are you doing? You're in behind the defender and you think you want to cut back against Ibrahim Konate.
He's your manager, bro. I'm not
Are
saying that
you
you
mad?
I'm not saying you lot are not good. I rate you lot. You lot definitely think you're better than you are, bro.
Wait. This ain't the guy that Erdegaard said don't turn up in big games, is it?
No, bro. We said that it's
Is
from
this
your.
the guy?
No, it's from your
It's
fan
from your
base.
pure losers, blood. No, it's from your fan base.
We were talking about what your fan base said. No one said it themselves. We were talking about
Um,
what your fan base said.
It said Arsenal
but
end up. That's what
No
it
one wants
said.
to hear about your media
Max,
injuries.
I don't want to hear it. You're delusional. Max, you're
cool,
delusional.
yeah.
You're saying Arne slot out of 9 games, bruv. You're saying
cool.
slot out after 9 games.
You're cool.
You are saying slot out after 9 games.
Your fan base, bro. Nobody wants to hear about your media injuries. Nobody cares. Yeah, don't get to tell us which injuries are more important than our injuries. You don't get to tell us, bro, because basically most of us would have said Jata's going to start this and this is going to happen. So at the end of the day, bro, it's one of those ones you have to hold that, bro. You lot just think you're better than you are, bro. It's fine. You are really good though. But the fact is that, you know what I mean, City, when they decide to just take the title from man, just take it. And at the moment, you lot have done nothing but play good football. And you've got worse with your football, by the way. It's not better.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's got worse.
No one enjoys Arsenal's football anymore, bro. That season when they were like just doping, man. That was good football. And all they had to change was their mentality towards the end of the season and start shutting up shopping games, like when they were 2-0 up against Liverpool last time, and then they threw the game away. Like when they went against Southampton when they were 17th in the table, and Southampton were 3-0 up in the first half, bro. Like when they went against West Ham and drew 2-2. You didn't have to change that much, bro. Now you're playing this meaty, horrible football, bro. This old school Atletico Madrid, dirty, slivering football, bro. Just dark arts and Professor Snape football, bro. It's shit, bro. It's shit, bro. And you Arsenal fans can keep lying to yourself, trying to convince yourself that you enjoy the football. You don't enjoy that football, bro. You don't enjoy that football. Man's playing like Sam Allardyce with a good team. They are, bro. We cooked. Didn't everyone cook Tony Pulis for this kind of football for all this time? Yeah. It's just also doing the same thing with a better team, bro. You don't even like half your players. None of you like Arteta. All of you used to hate Gabriel. You don't rate fucking Kiwi through at the back, bruv. Partey's uncle. No one.
Don't like Zinchenko.
You don't like Zinchenko. Remember when Zinchenko and Jesus turned up and they said he's transformative? They're win. Remember that ends.
They didn't like Martinelli last season. They was like selling, get someone else in.
No one likes bruv. When I was growing up, bruv, at least as a Liverpool fan, I could enjoy Arsenal's football and it was beautiful, bruv. Henry, Bergkamp, Perez, Lomberg, Waltord. Now got these, man.
Bro.
Martinelli in there.
You're acting like Van Dijk didn't stamp on Havertz, and you're going on about dirty, dark arts football, fam. Bro, Van Dijk should have got sent off. Van Dijk should have got sent off. You should have finished that game with 10 men. And I wasn't going to come on here and run about Liverpool, because that's not my job. That's your job. I'm on here to run about my team.
You don't have to enjoy our football. I've had years of football enjoyment. This is the cycle that.
Why do you think I'm so annoyed? Because we have the talent. We have the talent.
In the cycle of Liverpool being poor, then really, really good, then poor again, then really good and winning trophies, then drop off slightly, then do the 2.0 thing, getting a new manager. You've had Arteta the whole time.
Bro. Why do you think I'm so annoyed? Why do you think I'm so annoyed with this? Why do you think I'm so annoyed with a game like this? Because we have the team to go and win cups and titles. Okay, where are we missing? What department are we missing in?
You need a striker, but for one. You need a different.
Havertz is better than Nunes. Havertz is better than Nunes. Nah. You lot are violating Havertz, man. Man. You said who are we gonna get then? Austin Head.
Endz, me and Endz like Havertz, but we're gonna pretend that your fan base actually likes Havertz. You don't rate him. You just all lying to yourself.
I rate him.
They treat him like they treated Xhaka and that, brother. And when he started doing so good for them and that, they're like, "Oh, you've always rated him as a baller."
Bro, Havertz is one of the best strikers in the Prem. He's top 3.
Stop it.
He's top 3.
Stop it. You don't even believe that.
Jace, enjoy the rest of your night.
You're better than that, Jace. You're better than that. I like Havertz, but let's not be foolish about this now.
Top 3 strikers in the league.
It's not a fact, but it's just let's allow it, man.
So that means, Sav, that means on that merit, do you know it's Haaland, Ollie Watkins, and then Havertz, bro. That's the top three shot.
He's not better than, bro. He's not better than Chris Wood, bro. Pause.
Not even better than Chris Woods, bro.
No, it's not. Like, I just better. You know what it is, man?
He's even better than Jaren, blood, and I don't rate him like that.
He's not, bro. He's a better footballer than, but striker, no, blood. Like, listen,
is he better than Solanke, blood? Is he better
he's
than
not better than
Solanke?
Solanke. He's not better, bro. He's not better than none of them, man, blood.
Who else is in
He's not better than Ishak.
Is he better than Ishak, bro?
He's not better than. He's not better than Jackson, bro.
Is he better than Raul Jimenez, blood?
No, bro. He's not better than none of them, man, blood. What's my man at Fulham, Muniz? He's not better than him.
Muniz, blood.
He's not, bruv. Like, it's not. Yeah, he's not better than Buemo or Wissa, bruv. He's not, bruv. It's fine, man. Listen, Arsenal. Yeah, he's not better than G. You know what? I'll tell you what we'll give him. He's better than Nketiah, blood. All right? Okay, you can have
Yeah, he's better than Nketiah. He's definitely better.
All I'm saying is, bro, I can two things can be right. I can agree that Arsenal are a good football team because football is subjective and there's different ways to win in it. There's stinky ways, there's attractive ways, there's just different ways to win stuff. But the problem is they don't win stuff. So you're going to play stinky football and not win, or you're going to play attractive football and not win. Might as well just play the attractive football and try your best.
Might as well play attractive football, man. Fuck it. Run it.
Because Arteta was shook, bruv. You shouldn't be shook of how the way we played in that first half. You should be shook at this Liverpool team.
Bro, 100%. This is what I thought, bro. We played so rubbish in that first half. You should have just cooked us. The word should have been in the changing room, guys. They're here for the taking. Let's go. We're already 2-1 up. Let's go and just smoke these, man. Get rid of them early in the second half. That's what they should have did, bro. But the second half, they realized Liverpool.
How many cup finals have we had against Chelsea since we're waiting for Arsenal to win a trophy? With like 4.
You know, the word on the street, Sav, is that Arteta won it with Emre's team, blood. You know, the FA Cup he won, that was Emre's team still.
Bro, all I'm saying is, since then, bro, yeah, we won 3 trophies since that trophy, and we won the 2 in the one season. Then we won the 1 last season. Chelsea's been in the final 3 times against us since then. Man City's won the Champions League and the Prem every time since then. Man U's won the League Cup and the FA Cup since then. They haven't done better than Spurs. Because if you're gonna count like, you like qualifying for the Champions League just for Bayern Munich to violate you every season, bro, they're not done better than Spurs. They're not like you're Villa in it, but Villa's on the rise, bro. Pause. Nobody's, bro. They just run around wanting ratings for nothing, blood. Like, I think Arteta's a good manager, bro. I think if Arteta leaves Arsenal, probably go abroad and win something, bro. But he didn't come in this Arsenal team with this weird, like, ultra defensive thing. It's just that he got scared of what Man City done to him the season before, and he got that scared that he's like, I'm not letting that happen to me again. And he tried to be defensive, and it still didn't work because you came up against Villa and you came up against Fulham and West Ham, who you couldn't beat, and then you still didn't win the league, bro. It's just being honest, bro. Like it's crazy to me that they've got chest to say that they're like better in the moment on form and that, but it's like they just kicked us out of that thing what we had with Man City. They just kicked us out of it. And I'm like, I don't think you can kick us out till you win something, bro. Like, remember when it was Man U and Arsenal when was growing up? Chelsea didn't kick them out till they won something till Mourinho came.
No.
And we didn't kick whoever out that weird period of Chelsea until we won something, bro. Because if you finish second and you finish third and you finish fourth, there's no Champions League qualifiers anymore. So second, third, and fourth all get the same. They all get the same. Arsenal, Villa, and Liverpool all got the same Champions League spots. Did they not?
Yeah.
There was no difference between us, bro. A couple of points, bro. If anything, Villa probably more happy. They got to go on holiday, still got fourth, and you lot had the stress of being in the title race. And then we got kicked out of the title race, but then at least we didn't have to get down to the last day and find out again, bro. What we all knew, what we all told you was going to happen. I'm fed up with these man, like everyone was running around with like, I'm not that, bro. Even when Liverpool did it, when Liverpool fans were getting, we got 97 points. We should get a trophy for finishing second. What? You lost. You can be proud of the boys, but you lost, bro. That ain't a trophy that you can take to an argument against somebody. You lost. It's crazy. You know, you don't even get a runners-up medal in the Prem. You just go home. You just go home and make man do guard of honor if you get caught in the wrong hands, blood, like a dickhead. And yeah, you have to walk around the pitch lap of honor, bringing your meaty, ugly kids on the pitch, bro, with nothing to show them. No one cares, bro. Nah, man, I'm not having this, man. I'm not one of these content creators that are pumping their chest for shit they ain't done, bro. They ain't done anything, bro. They've done bro. When I mean they've done nothing, they've done. I'll tell you what Arteta's done. He's improved the football team. Well done. You've improved the football team, innit? Until you win something, bro. Man ain't trying to hear about your second place and blah blah blah. Because if anything, you think you done better than us. We won the League Cup when you still won nothing. So we finished third and won the League Cup. You finished second and won nothing. Man United finished 8th and won the FA Cup.
Won the FA Cup.
So they had it. So allow it, bro. And then what was their thing last season? This Arsenal team got more points than the Invincibles Arsenal team. How fucking dare you?
Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro.
You think that them men care with their gold Premier League title about how much points they got? The aim isn't to get the most points possible. Like, the aim isn't to get the most points just to outdo other Arsenal team. The aim is to get more points than the 19 other teams. That's it. If I get more points than 19 other teams, I'll win a trophy, bro. Whether that's 78 points, 83 points, 99 points, 101 points.
Yeah, bro.
You think I care when Man City fans do the Centurion thing? I don't care. Whether you've done the Centurion thing or you finish on 92 points, you still would have won the league. Safe, innit? I don't care. I don't care. That's for your fan base to enjoy and tell your grandkids all the, you know what I mean? I don't care about that. It's meaty. Everyone doing it. Yeah, man. This generation of runners-up trophies and that, what you didn't even get, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. In the footnotes of history, if you don't go win anything, Arteta gets sacked and Saliba and that moves on to like Barca and Real Madrid and all that, bro. You're just going to be...
I already think that's going to happen.
Yeah, you're just going to be any team, bro. You're not Leicester.
Big up to NN for the super chat, man. Says Subbo, off Curtis, keep Macca in, start Subbo. Why not? I think, wait, not. Didn't understand a word of it, bro, but love for the super chat, man, nonetheless, man. So we'll leave it there, man. Liverpool draw 2-2 at the Emirates. They have to come to Anfield now. Tried to do their dark arts thing, laying on the floor. They probably cost himself another maybe 2 injuries. Maybe, I don't know if Timber is injured. I don't know Gabriel, the extent of his one. Let's see, man.
I hear it, man. I hope they come to Anfield. Yeah, man. I hope they come to Anfield with Odegaard and Saliba and all that, blood. I ain't trying to hear no excuses from these idiots, blood.
So have anything popping up as well? Oh,
nah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Man. All right, guys, man. Go and enjoy the rest of your day, blood. You know what I mean? It's not a bad evening, I guess. Little draw, little point. We take it, man, and we move on, bro. Hey, this hard test that everyone was speaking about. Hey, we started off with 2 wins and a draw, blood. It is what it is. We've got Leverkusen midweek. That's going to be an interesting game still.
It's going to be interesting.
And then from there, we move, man. We move on and we keep going. I haven't got anything scheduled yet, guys, but turn on the notification bell and then you'll see what I have. Guys, you're going to be redirected over to Quasi Bowl TV. Go and show him some love, man, before you head out and do whatever you're planning to do. Peace.